What is up, y'all? Capone Tony here, and welcome to another Ever Crisis video. And welcome to my quick little video covering the new rare weapon metal exchange, as well as like the workshop to convert weapon parts that are beyond OB10 in this game. Just want to give my kind of 2 cents on this. Not going to be a really long video. So we have a new option here of removing and converting overboosted weapons, essentially, that are beyond OB10 to rare weapon metals, which then can be used toward in exchange for weapon parts, essentially. I'll just kind of give my 2 cents on this. I've done some of this converting already, and I'll give you my opinion on like what weapons you should convert and which ones you can maybe leave at that OB10 plus, you know, beyond threshold. There's some certain weapons you might want to keep beyond the threshold, but there's other ones that are very easy. It's like, okay, just remove the overboost, right? So, like, when I look at Cloud here, I've already done a lot of this already, but I left some on purpose just to kind of explain it in this video. When you look at Cloud here, this is what? Iron Blade. This weapon's dog shit. You can remove the overboost on here. What is this? Hard Edge, you can remove the overboost. The only ones you kind of want to leave the overboost are either main hand DPS weapons or potential weapons that you would use as sub weapons in a lot of your builds. These weapons would not meet that criteria. Like Mithril Saber, you know, magic attack, ability potency. I mean, I've never used this as a sub for anything, so I'm removing that. Butterfly Edge, that can go. Now, when you look at Murasame, OB10 plus 20. This is an old DPS weapon. I still use it because I don't have the newest Cloud Lightning weapon from Dragon Quest. Leaving this plus 20 here might be worth it because you get like an extra like 30 attack, P attack or something like that, which is like what? I heard it's like 3 to 4% increase or something like that. And, you know, it's something. It's not a lot of damage, but it's a little extra damage for an old weapon, which could, you know, help a little bit. So I'm going to leave that at plus 20 for now. Organics, this weapon is complete ass, so you can remove that. Cloud is the healing sword. I never use this as a sub. Now this is another potential sub, like for ice teams. Enhanced sword, boost attack and ice potency. This is a potential sub, so I will leave that. Same with Apocalypse sword, boost attack, wind potency. Could be a potential sub for another weapon, so I'll leave it for now. Maritime, same reason as Murasame. It's just, you know, it's an old DPS weapon, but if that little extra 30p attack could, you know, help if you do use this as a main hand weapon still. So this though, Bandage Sword, never use that as a sub. That can go. Same reason again for Sky Splitter. That'll keep that. I'll keep it on Bahamut Greatsword. I'll keep it on Holiday Blade as well, because these are DPS weapons, right? Or weapons that I use as subs. I use this as a sub all the time for my physical builds. And yeah, that's it for Cloud. Once I do that, I'll remove the overboost on those weapons. So we'll get those weapon parts. Now, if you go into the rare weapon metal shop, we're going to pretty much just take all those extra weapon parts we just got, going to convert them right now. Murasame was already OB10 plus 20, so I might as well just do that. Hand Sword will stay. Apocalypse Sword stay. Bandage Sword, give me those weapon parts, and or give me those medals. And now let's do a conversion. So we're going to be up to 109k now, 11,000 right there from Cloud. Yeah, okay, so you kind of get the picture, right? Let's do another character as an example. We'll do Tifa now, right? Or no, we'll do Barret. So Barret, I already did, but the 2 weapons I left alone were Flame Projector, could be a sub for magic fire builds, could be. I haven't used it recently, but it could be. Electro Cannon, I use all the time for any kind of magic build. So I'll leave these plus 16, this plus 9 on here. Won't use those to get those rare weapon medals. Good sub weapons, potential sub weapons. So Tifa I have not done yet, so Leather Gloves, never used as a sub. Grand Gloves has the potential of a sub because of that 52 water potency. I don't think there's many other weapons that do that, but I'll leave it for now. Leave it for now. Sonic Striker and meh. Tiger Fangs can go. Crystal Gloves, yeah, this can go. Motor Drive, I already have a better weapon, and I never use this as a sub, so this can go. I use this as a sub sometimes, Power Soul, so for now I'll leave it. Kaiser Knuckle I've never used as a sub. Lifeguard wraps. I never use Tifa as a healer, never use it as a sub, so that can go. This is a main hand DPS weapon, so that can stay. I use this weapon as a sub, so that can stay. Bunny Gloves is a main hand DPS weapon as well, so that can stay. Shell Knuckles, again, DPS weapon. And this is also a good sub. So all these I will keep for now. And yeah, we'll do it again. Remove all these conversions. And there we go. So now we go back into the rare weapon metal shop. And then all the stuff that I just did, we're going to convert these into the rare weapon metals. Here we go. Shell Knuckles is already OB10 plus 20, so that can go. So yeah, let's do it. Boom. So there we go. 20,000 medals there just from Tifa. And I think I still have to do Aerith, but you kind of get the picture now, right? So if the weapon is a potential DPS weapon you still use, or it's a sub weapon you use all the time in specific builds, you might want to keep those overboosts for that little extra P attack and M attack boost on those specific builds. Other than that, I would say you can remove the overboost and get those new rare weapon levels. So now that we've done all this, let's go into the exchange, go to metal exchange, rare weapon metals. So it seems like how this works is they're going to have 3 characters per month, and then they're going to like swap out the characters. So you can get weapon parts very cheap. What, 2,000 for 25 weapon parts? I think that's okay. Then there's like a next tier. So now it's a little bit more expensive. To get 25 weapon parts, it's 12,000 medals. So that's where you kind of have to think about it. That's pretty pricey. Unless you have just like 400,000 medals or something like that. But yeah, I would say these 3 right here, I would say for a account like mine, where it's only 2,000 each, I would say just get all 3 of these, and you don't, I think that's kind of a no-brainer in my opinion. So Cloud, especially Cloud and Tifa, those are like weapon parts that you're going to constantly use over and over in this game. But then you go beyond that, where these are still like these cycle every 30 days. Like I said, do not use it on refined mithril or mithril ingots. That is a complete waste. And then we get these are like the character specific weapon parts that are very, very expensive. So it is 500 per weapon part. So it is 50,000 to clear out 100 weapon parts. That is very, very, very pricey. So these are the ones you might want to like not redeem immediately. These are the ones that you don't want to redeem until you absolutely need these weapon parts. Like you absolutely need them. So yeah, like if I were having a specific weapon at OB5 or OB9 and I badly needed it at OB6 or OB10 for like a guild war or something, then it's like, okay, I need these extra like 40 parts to get it there, then maybe that's when you would like make that decision, right? But other than that, I would kind of stay away from this until you absolutely need it for these specific characters here. So that's just my opinion. And then the ones, the top 3 that are, cycling per month, that's like a no-brainer to redeem those. These 3 you kind of have to, think about a little bit more, because it is starting to get a little bit more pricey. It's 12,000 now, and yeah, it's pretty pricey. The Cloud and Tifa one I might go ahead and redeem. Barret, I'm pretty good on weapon parts, 800 at the moment, but Cloud and Tifa parts are always going to be used, like I said, for they get the most love in this game, so they're constantly always going to be used. And yeah, I might redeem these before this 30 days before they go away, because this is cheaper than redeeming it in here. So yeah, this is how the new feature works. I wish this wasn't so expensive. That is very, very pricey to get these specific weapon parts, but at least it's, I don't know, I think the feature's okay. I wish they could have done something better or just made this stuff a little cheaper, but Applebot being pro-consumer is not their forte. So yeah, it is a new feature. It's something, a little bit extra weapon parts that could help in the long run, but yeah, that's pretty much going to cover it for this new feature of converting old weapon parts, or removing overboost, getting those rare weapon medals, and potentially getting weapon parts. So yeah, what do y'all think of this new feature? Do y'all think they could have done something better? Or are you okay with the feature? Let me know in the comments section below. Sorry. that's going to cover it for this Ever Crisis video. If y'all enjoy my Ever Crisis content, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Whoop, later.